All right, so I got a question from one of the viewers. It makes me happy that people are watching these videos and learning. I'm a bankruptcy attorney in Texas putting out these videos for educational materials for those considering bankruptcy and looking for ways to get rid of unwanted debt. And that question is, I want to file bankruptcy and turn in my vehicles, but I'm concerned about purchasing a vehicle after the bankruptcy. So depending upon how your credit is now before filing bankruptcy, like you're going to be debt-free after the bankruptcy and your credit rebuilds extraordinarily quickly. So the answer to the question is you can get a new car, used car, obviously, the day after it's over. You're discharged and it's done. So yeah, not a problem at all. But now, strategy though, if you want to really strategize going into the bankruptcy, it's best to stay current on the car when you file bankruptcy, knowing that you're just going to be making the payment but surrendering it later. So the bankruptcy usually takes 3.5 months, sometimes right at 90 days after you file. So you go through the Chapter 7, discharge all of your debt, but that includes the car creditor. But that doesn't mean someone's coming to get your car when you file bankruptcy, okay? These are banks that are notified, and maybe you didn't even check that you're surrendering it because you want to go through the bankruptcy first and then determine if you want to keep your car or surrender it later. But here's the thing, if you've discharged the debt, you've also discharged your car creditor, okay? And so you're out of the bankruptcy, you're debt-free, go get a couple of new credit cards immediately, rebuild your credit. You could get a car the day you get discharged. Strategy though, wait a couple of months. If you can, wait a few months after the bankruptcy to replace the car. Just try to get the best interest rate. Bankruptcy is a step forward. Bankruptcy discharge is a step forward, getting rid of all your debt. You don't want to get rid of all your debt and then take a step back by getting another high interest car loan. So strategy is to wait a little bit until after the bankruptcy is done, then turn in the car. They can't report negatively or show a repo on your credit because you've already discharged the car creditor. So again, car creditor says 0 on the bankruptcy, after the bankruptcy on the credit report, but you're still driving the car, you're still paying the car, you still have insurance on the car, but then you're surrendering it post-bankruptcy. So you can also surrender during, but then you might be without a car for a couple of months, but you can certainly buy a car after bankruptcy. Car dealerships, banks will work with you after the discharge is done.